Guys, before I start with the session, let me give you a brief thing what we are going to do today. So first, we are going to learn about macros, how to create macros, how to debug macros. If let's say there is any error in the macros, how we are going to solve them. That is the first point. Second point, we are going to create four automations which do not require any external links, nothing like that, nothing to relate it to my add-in, nothing like that. So if your company is not allowing you to install add-in and all of that, then also you can leverage this automations. Third thing, we are going to learn something about what we can say, how to add macros in a specific workbook, in a specific worksheet, or in whole in a Excel as well. So different things all related about macros. I can pretty much guarantee you that after this live session, you can call yourself an expert in VBA. I'm going to start with something else, but let us create one thing. Let us identify a problem and then solve it using macros and automations. First of all, guys, I want to ask you one question. How many of you have come through a situation where you have this kind of Excel file, this kind of data in your Excel sheet, right? But the problem is now, let's say your boss, your colleagues, or your manager has told you to insert one blank row. Due to some requirements, you have this kind of condition that you have to insert one blank row between two cells or between two lines. You have to insert one blank row, or vice versa. There is two rows, in between there is one blank row and you have to remove that. How many have faced this kind of situation? Very basic thing, very normal thing. I'm going to add a VBA which will solve this problem. So we are going to all of us open the chat GPT again one more time. If there is someone who has left behind, I'm going to share chat GPT ka link in the, what we can say, in the Zoom chat, and here I have sent you. The moment you do that, we are going to open a new chat. The moment you are going to open the new chat GPT, we are going to click on new chat, and we are going to tell this particular problem to chat GPT and tell chat GPT to create a macro out of it. Now, guys, just to save all of our time, I have created macros already. And not, but don't worry, we are going to create it from scratch. The thing which we are going to leverage here is the prompts. So I've created good prompts for all of us. You have to just leverage them. So the first and foremost prompt that we are going to use it is in ChatGPT, which is creating anti-rows. So here is the prompt, guys, one liner prompt, which I'm going to again share in the Zoom chat, and everyone can leverage the same. Write an Excel macro to add an empty row after every row. Very simple. That was our problem. That was our requirement, that we have a very huge data set. The thing which we want is we want to create one automation which automatically adds one empty row. What I said, empty row between each and every row. Perfect. Now everyone is going to come on new chat. As I said, copy the prompt from the Zoom chat which I have shared, paste it here, and simply click on this enter button, and macro ChatGPT is going to write a VBA code for you. I repeat myself. I'm going to give you prompt one more time in the Zoom chat. I want each and every participant who is practicing along with me, put up this thing, put up this macro ka prompt in your ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will write a code for you like this. You have to copy the code and wait for it. Person is going to copy this code. Each and every person is going to copy this code, and they will open the Excel file provided by me. Now we are going to go to the developer tab. This is the developer tab. Coming to the first query which might arise, Hardik, I cannot see the developer tab at all. In my case, it's not visible. You don't have to worry. You simply have to right click on this and you have to click on customize the ribbon. Can you see this blank space wherever, in anything, in home tab, anywhere else? You simply have to right click and go to customize the ribbon. Once you go to customize the ribbon, you will see this particular thing which is developer. This might be unchecked. You have to click on this check mark and you have to simply click on OK. And the moment you click on OK, you will see this developer tab. Till this point, we haven't done anything. Now, after this point, we are going to go to VBA. We are going to start with our journey with VBA. You have to click on this developer tab. You have to click on virtual basics. Click on that, and that is how this is going to appear. A VBA dashboard is going to open, VBA interface. Now, in this case, you will see your Excel file ka name. Your Excel file name is masterclass session, which I just now shared with you guys in the Zoom chat, right? In this, you will see three different sheets. The sheets as per our naming. If I just move this thing, we have three different sheets. One is sales team ka sheet, one is compile data, and one is row break, right? Now the third sheet, we have to go with sheet wise, right? Now, sorry for that. And one more thing, there is a workbook. Now, Hardik, what is the difference between this sheet, this workbook? What are these things? I'm seeing this VBA ka thing for the very first time in my life. So don't have to worry. This is the file name, as I said, and this is the sheets ka name. And there is a thing which is called as workbook. Now, the obvious question will be, Hardik, why it is showing differently and not the one thing only as a one Excel file? Because there are certain different requirements. Let's say sometimes you want to put a code in specific sheet, sometimes you want to put a code in the whole workbook, or sometimes you want to put up the code in the whole Excel as well. So we are going to cover each and every scenario, starting with the very first thing. We want to apply this code in one sheet only. Hardik, why in only one sheet? Because we have requirement of one sheet, that is why we are going to apply it in one sheet only. So everyone, I repeat myself, you have to come to your developer tab. You have to click on this VBA, Virtual Basics ka logo, and then you have to double click on sheet 5. I repeat the process. You have to click on developer, come to VBA and double click on sheet 5 and simply paste your code here. Hardik, where did you got this code from? We got this code from ChatGPT, right? I'm going to copy this code from ChatGPT. Come here, double click on sheet and simply paste the code. The moment you do this, please listen to this very carefully. How to work with macros. So this VBA we have put up here, right? Now how to verify is it the right thing? How to verify ChatGPT has given us the right thing? So for that we are going to run this code. So whenever we apply a formula, we say apply formula, right? For coding language, the terminologies are like you have to run a code to see whether that code is working properly or not. So just the thing which we are going to get familiar today is something called as run button. ये कोड डाल दिया right in the sheet file, double click करके you simply have to click on this run button. The moment you click on run button, at the back end there will be code running and the automation will be done. I will show you first time and afterwards you can try it on your own. So I'm going to click on run button and see something happened. Something happened. There is no change on the screen. I'm going to close this VBA ka window. And can you see this? After after every row, there is a blank row added. After every row there is a blank row added. We haven't done anything manually. Do not waste your time manually. We just simply click the one button and everything is done. Repeating for one more time, you don't have to worry. First step क्या था? We have to enable the developer tab. यहाँ पे आना, you have to come anywhere in the any tab. Can you see the blank right space? उस पे right click करो and you have to click on customize the ribbon. The moment you click on that and click on customize ribbon, this kind of a window is going to appear in front of your screen. In that, you will see something called as developer. Tick mark on that developer thing and click on OK. The moment you click on OK, your developer tab is enabled. Very simple, very sorted. Then you have to go to your developer tab. You have to go to your Visual Basics. Click on that Visual Basics and we are going to click on sheet 5. Now, as someone said, Hardik, why you are applying on sheet 5? Because my particular data on which I want to apply the automation, it is in sheet 5 and it is not anywhere else. It is not in 3, it is not in 4. So that is the reason I'm applying that thing in sheet 5. Simply paste your code and simply click on run button. Now, guys, what if I click run button one more time? What will happen? Ask yourself. It will run the automation one more time. So instead of now one blank row, you will see two blank row. Now let's try for ourselves. I'm going to click on run and let's see if it's working or not. It has already run. Now I'm going to click on this thing, close this thing and see this. Can you see this? Two times I've clicked on run and there are two sheets, two blank rows added. The more you click on run, the more blank sheets it will add, because to the coding language, to the backend, we have instructed that the moment I click on this, you have to enter a blank row. It does not matter how many blank rows are there in between, you have to add one blank row.